Hello, viewers. You're welcome back to season 2 of Sex in the Temple. Season 2, we're serving is hot. We're going to make it very spicy, but you will love it. I want to say thank you to our sponsors and all our viewers. Your subscribing is making us grow, and we want to grow this family. So continue to subscribe, continue to view, continue to share. We appreciate Omron TV. Thank you so much for what you're doing behind the scene. It's amazing. Abigail's signature, keep doing your thing. We appreciate you. So today, we're going to be looking at something that so many people are confused and have myth about. I had a friend who confided in me who has been married for a long time. And the day his wife said to him, I've never had orgasm, he was like, what is that? So today we are looking at why do women fake orgasm? With me here, I have the beautiful, always gorgeous counselor perfect of the Perfect Counseling Network, Mrs. Perfect Odro. You're welcome.
Thank you, Monique.
Yeah, I love the dress. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so let's delve into this topic. Can you just break it down for us? Orgasm. What's it really?
Orgasm is the zenith, the topmost, the ultimate climax, excitement of sexual pleasure. See the words that I use. So it is the zenith. That feeling that you feel that you are in heaven, you are kind of in the clouds, you don't want to come back on earth, and it's like, whoosh.
It's heavenly.
Yeah.
So does it mean that if at that time a woman is having orgasm, if you ask them their name, they don't remember their name?
No,
All
no,
they're focusing
you are
on
not
now
in the
is
normal state. You are not with us. You are in the spirit.
we are in the
You are in the
spirit.
spirit. You know, and that's why some people they scratch their
Woo!
partners. They become like cats. They want to scratch. Some people will squeeze you, say harder, faster. They'll be spanking you. Some will be like shaking, electric shock,
You don't need
shaking.
to move because if you move, you alter the whole process to
Yes.
just focus. So
Continue the same pace. Continue the
you
same. Don't
have to be
alter it.
in it.
Yes.
Wow.
And mostly, you see, when it ends,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you being under a spell. It's like you are so calm. And it makes you glow. Yes.
Imagine.
Orgasm, good sex. The result of good sex
Makes you
is
glow.
orgasm. It glows you. You see, some people, they are depressed and they are confused and they are so. It's because they don't have orgasm. If you have good orgasm, you have a boss who is a female and she's been getting good orgasm. She comes to work and she's laughing, she's jovial. You
Mm.
understand? But those who don't, they come and they'll be always throwing their weight about and all that.
So the
Like,
grumpy ones and the ones
yes,
who are
the sex
causing us
wasn't good.
trouble, we need to check and say
Yeah,
it's highly likely
they
on
are
that
not getting
department
it.
something is not happening.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. But today we want to look at, we'll deal with the statistics and everything that will come later. But today we just want to look, why do women fake orgasm? I've had a chat with a couple of people and I was preparing for this episode. I realized that it has been for years that women fake orgasm. Why?
I'll say that if I'm married so for 12 years, so I can talk that as a matter of fact. In
Okay.
a woman's life, there's
Okay.
a point that you fake orgasm. So faking orgasm is at a point you fake it because of certain reasons that we'll be
Okay.
discussing. You fake
Okay.
orgasm, yes. I
Okay.
faked some before. You fake it,
Wow.
yes. Some
Why
point.
did you do that?
You see, there are a number of reasons. And mine was I was performing, I was not having sex as a pleasure, but it was a duty. You see, when you get
Okay.
married, it's a duty you have to perform. So
Okay.
I needed to perform that duty. But that instant, I wanted to sleep. But he still wanted it. So I
Mm.
need to give it to you. So hurry up and let me sleep. So I need to just morning. Oh, I'm there. Okay, are you good? You are good. Okay. And then let's sleep. You understand? So you finish early and let me sleep. You understand?
Okay. So from what I'm getting from you is that one of the reasons that women fake orgasm is because they are not connecting at that moment. Maybe there are other things that are distracting them,
Yeah.
or they're just putting up a performance.
Yeah. So it's not always, as I said, in a woman's life, there's a point that you have faked orgasm.
Okay.
Yes, because we have reasons. So the first reason, as I said, is there are other things. You are not there. You are not prepared for that sexual encounter. As I said, using mine as an example, you are married,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe that night you want to sleep, you are tired, you want to sleep, but he wants to have sexual intimacy with you, but you are not there. And you know that it's your duty as a wife. And sometimes they become, you pity them because how they have been asking just one, please, just
I
one.
like the way you're doing your finger.
Yes,
Just
you see, they come. I'm a Christian. I should be kind. So just looking at him, just
it
one.
looks so pitiful.
So it just, and when it's done, maybe he doesn't want to end. He's going on and on. So to break
Hmm.
that long duration, you just fake it so that okay, if we're there, then we all have the orgasm, the fake
And
orgasm, so
then
that
I can
yeah.
sleep. But it should not be like a pattern all
No,
the
no, no, no,
time.
no, no. It shouldn't. If you fake orgasm more, then it means psychologically you are not in tune with your partner. Sexually, you are not in tune with your partner because with marriage, you realize that you should have this chemistry, this connection, attraction for your partner. I know that with time it went down, but you must know how to spice things up. But if you have been married and you have never had orgasm before, and mostly you fake orgasm so that your partner will think that it's okay, then it's not the best. And one reason is, you see, sometimes they fake the orgasm. Some women fake orgasm so that their husbands will be pleased that I'm the man. I've been able to make my woman reach orgasm. I've been able to make my wife reach orgasm. You see, it's an ego thing for them to know that I'm being with the wife and I've hit the jackpot. She's vibrating, she's screaming, she's moaning loud, and all that. It's kind of a turn on for them. It turns them on. They realize that some perform better if you start mourning and all that, seeing that you are there. Some even can go to the far to ask how many orgasms did you have. Saying some can ask that question. So you realize that it's an ego thing for them. So if you are with a man and throughout he experienced that you have never had any orgasm before, they become worried. It means to them, it means that they are not performing well. There's something that they are not doing. If you had an ex, maybe the ex was better and all that. It's a lot for them. So some pretend so that their partners will be happy, will have that their ego will be satisfied. And another point is you realize that some people they fake orgasm because they themselves they are not comfortable with themselves. Sex, you need to be comfortable who you are. You need to accept yourself in totality. How your breast is showing, how your bust is, how your tummy is. You might be having your tummy, but you must be comfortable in your skin. But some don't. So they think that if I fake the orgasm, I mourn and all that, the man will like me. At least it's like I'm also doing something in sex, so they will just fake so that the man, okay, even if she's not having that body and all that, her sex is good, I'm able to reach orgasm with her. So some fake orgasm because they are not in tune themselves. They don't know who actually they are. Some also fake orgasm because they think that that is what it is. Because most women don't have there's a larger percentage of women who don't experience what orgasm. So if you are with them, and some men also think it's just the penetrative sex that gives orgasm. So that is what they do more. So if I were that partner, and that is all what the person is doing, but you yourself, you are not connecting, you don't feel it. But they feel like, okay, that is the age. As a woman, you must reach orgasm. So let me also reach and feel that I am. So if you even go on the street and you want to ask friends, some will lie about it. And when they are lying, you will see that if you have ever experienced orgasm before and somebody is lying, realize that oh, you are lying. Maybe it's what you saw on the television or you read in books. That's what you are saying. But the actual thing, you realize that no, it comes you. And sometimes you can't even explain it. You understand? So some just want to be accepted. Some also want to be in the normal phrase that, okay, I've also experienced orgasm before. So they just want to fake it so that they'll be kind of normal. But I always say that if you are not having it with your partner, there's no need to fake it from one or something you, but for if it's habitual, your partner is not able to, your man is not able to give you that orgasm, you don't reach that place. Why do you have to fake it? It's best to sit down and have an honest conversation, open conversation with each other, that this maybe the trashing, the penetration doesn't do it for me. Why, like, let's try other means. But I think you need more knowledge. Women need to know their bodies, because you see, with the orgasm, I always say that most men can help you to reach orgasm if you know yourself, because it's you who is going to direct him. You understand? So if you know yourself, you have been with your husband for a while, and you know that the penetrative says this style helps me to reach orgasm, and you also know that penetrative sex doesn't, even the trusting doesn't help me to reach orgasm, but rather if you perform the oral, or you just rubbing your fingers on my clit and all that helps me to reach orgasm, then you do that. So it's not just, orgasm is not just about penetrating. That is what people think. So if we're a man, you must know that it's not just penetrating. So if you don't penetrate your husband, your wife, and just the rubbing and others makes you, I want to, like, it's not just penetrating that gives orgasm,
All right.
right?
I like what you're saying. It's just not the penetration. So let's say I had no clue of what you're saying. I don't even know if something like this exists. What is orgasm? For me, uh, I'm a missionary guy, missionary position. I lie down like a piece of log. I don't contribute to, I don't contribute to
Yeah,
anything. I'm just putting
yeah,
myself
yeah,
in the
yeah.
woman's place. Lie down like a piece of log because I don't have any good sex education. I just lie down there. He comes and do what he wants to do. He gets up. I go and wash, and I'm okay. I'm fine. So now you're telling me this. The reason why I brought up this at my former place, one of my colleagues, we're having a conversation, and there's this lady who normally likes to
Mhm.
talking about sex and things like that. So she was paying attention. I gather from her that she's not one who has experienced orgasm before.
Mm.
And so she was so excited after the lady was talking.
Mhm.
What she did wrong was she didn't communicate with her husband that
Yeah.
can we try this, and she was busy all over the place trying to do things. And you have this typical African traditional man who is used to you lie down and I'm in charge. And she was going all over the place. In the middle of her excitement, the man just paused and said, "Stop. What do you think you're doing?" He said, "Oh, I had somebody talk about this and I'm just trying to see." And the man is like, "So you've been sleeping around." That's the end of the show. Case closed. She went back to being a piece of log, have your own way. And she's decided, you know what? It's not helpful anyway. I want to stay honest to my vows, but I cannot even talk to him either.
Yeah.
And people are talking out and they're excited.
Yeah.
I've never experienced, and I can't do this. So for people like this, they think the best way is just faking it. It's going on and on and on in circles. I want to end this because I'm not getting anything. So I scream, I shout, like you said, do whatever he has to do. If I have to squeeze your neck, I will squeeze your neck. Let go of me, man. I can have my sleep. But I think it should be way better than that. Not just want to make the press and your partner
Yeah.
feel happy or feel good, not because you respect, you don't want to do anything about his ego. I think it has to be more. So if some of these reasons because you don't know, what then do you need to know and how do you go about knowing about it?
You need to read. You see, I always say that there's a lot in books, there's a lot out there. If you have a phone, you have a smartphone, there's a lot of information that you can access. And we have genuine site that you can watch, learn. And I like to say this. You see, orgasm is it's not only men who can give orgasm to a woman. Women can also give themselves orgasm. That is, I know it's kind of relating and all that, but you see, for women, you can even, a woman can give herself orgasm. So if we're a man, and you think it's just penetrative sex that can give orgasm, you are lying. Some women, it's not penetrative sex. So with this lady, I would say that she should read more and she should know her body. You see, sometimes women have various positions that gives them orgasm. Some, the doggy gives them orgasm because it hits the G spot, inside G spot. Some people, it's just when they rather take the position like cowgirl, they ride their partners because it's straight, penetration is straight, so it hits. And others is different for everybody. So you need to communicate. But with a man who is not willing and thinking that you have trying, you are learning something which is so bad, I think the materials that you research on, send some to your husband, discuss it with him, have that friendship. I always say that marriage is supposed to be between friends, that companionship, that friendship. You should be able to talk because with me and my husband, we talk about sex. We finish, we talk about this. Oh, YouTube, this. We talk about it. We read Kama Sutra, we talk about it. So read. There's Kama Sutra, there's a lot of sex information out there. We have Ivinasi Van Pelt who also write on sexual thing. Yeah. So read. We have the one from the Christian perspective, we have the general knowledge. Read and get to know yourself too. As a woman, get to know yourself. Because if your partner is having sex with you, you should be able to direct him where you feel that it's more, you can get your orgasm more. If you can use his hand to direct him to certain regions that you know that that place will be best for you. You can even tell him things. And you see, when you mourn and how you grind your waist to receive him, makes him to know that it's all form of communication in sex. When you're having sex with your husband, you don't say that, do this, do that. No, but it's how the body language, how you use his hand to the breast, how you use his hand to this, how you, even when he want to kiss you, rather give him the base of your neck. Maybe that's where you feel you understand. So learn to communicate better. Direct him.
Yeah, I love the fact of directing him, but wherein you have this relationship where the light should go off, you know.
I thought it's
You
the
see,
olden days
I
that the
don't know.
light
I don't
goes
know.
off.
No, some people. You talked
Still,
about body image.
yeah,
Some people have issues with their body,
yeah.
and they don't feel really confident when they're having an intimate relationship with their husbands.
Yeah.
Even now, people do switch off light. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. Sometimes I ask myself as I prepare for these sessions. I ask myself, I wonder if my grandma ever had orgasm.
It will amaze you that they were having.
Yeah,
Some, I'm not saying all of them,
I
but
wonder.
some. I don't know your
It's
grandma,
just
but
me. It's
yes.
just me,
But some, you
Forgive me.
see, yeah.
Now we have an opportunity to have
Yeah.
open conversations
Some
about it.
were some were a bit naughty.
Some will be naughty.
Yes,
Yeah,
some were a
in
bit
every
naughty.
generation you have the naughty
Yes.
ones.
So
Yeah.
even some people, when you talk to them, I quite remember I have this friend, when you go and visit their grandma and will be always giving you this naughty advices. I was like, hey, this woman. Hey, when I'm about to get married, I come and visit your grandma. Then my friend will say, she will spoil you. Oh. She spoiled that old woman. You see,
Okay.
with her age, she still have this. Hey, when she was young, the husband, they do this, they do that.
Okay.
Some were there.
Okay.
And what they do behind closed doors, it will amaze you. Our old people.
Okay.
Yes, then.
It's really, you talked about kissing. I watched a video, I think it's about 2 years ago. Kissing is a skill, right?
Yeah.
Some people nearly swallow your tongue and leave your throat hanging.
It's a skill. Sex itself is a skill, so we need to learn it.
So imagine
Yeah.
you are struggling with orgasm, and now you're directing them and saying, "Okay, I love to be kissed this way," and this man comes with all the strength and power,
The
pulling
saliva.
out, nearly pulling out all your tongue,
Mhm.
and then you get upset and say, "You know what? I respect you. I don't want this to go further, but I think if you can try the nipple." And I remember in church somebody was doing a family life, and the wife came and complained and said, "You are the cause of my pain." And the man was like, "What did I do? You said all men should go and suck their woman's breast." And my man nearly took off because the way he came, it's like he's taking it
To
away.
attack.
And I remember, Prof. I think the previous episode,
Yeah.
Prof said that okay, if he's doing that, don't worry. He has breast, doesn't he? So just imitate him. What he did to your breast, and you also do to his breast.
Yeah.
And then you'll understand and say,
Yeah.
I think I wasn't doing it right.
Yeah.
Subtly, you can send that message.
Yeah.
That's what Prof said. And I learned from that. I'm like, okay, there's a tit for tat.
Yeah.
You have to be gentle. But if all of this you don't know, you switch off the light, you don't know how to kiss. So I don't expect anything. At the end of the day, it's your show, one man show. So it's better for me to respectfully just fake it.
Yeah.
Because it's a one man show.
Yeah.
And you're not willing to learn.
To please the man.
Yes. Everything around is the center. But I think we need education.
Yeah.
For them to know that this is not all about one man show. It's about two people achieving something and be happy at it. Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah. One thing most women forget is when a man is having sex with you, it's just the selfish ones that look only out for themselves. But the man that loves you, they go extra mile during sexual activity to make you happy. If the man is not in love with you, he doesn't invest so much into performing, trusting, foreplay. No, but if he's that much into you, can even see how much energy he uses on you, how much he wants you to climax, to have orgasm, how much it takes his time for you to reach there. So if you are not reaching and you are faking it for him, it's not the best. And for the ladies who want to switch off the light and all that, first you must have confidence in yourself. That's self-worth. That I'm okay. If the person sees me and he likes me, the person is with me because he likes everything he sees. And you see, if somebody will love you, it depends on how you show yourself to them, how you are bold in whatever that physique the body that you are wearing. So when you are bold, you will also respect you and see you as sexy. And our husbands, you see, it's best that you always try to give positive affirmation to your wives. If you realize that she's concerned about her belly, make her feel lighter about it. That, oh, there's a mark of greatness. You're a mother, and I just love it. Give a kiss there. Whenever you see, one thing with women is if the part of the body that they don't appreciate, whenever you are with them, you want to have sex, just give a kisses, butterfly kisses around that place. They will start to feel comfortable and open up. If you are having sex with a woman who is not open up, you not enjoy it.
Okay, that's good. But you alluded to something earlier on. When a woman wants the man to discover, there are women who, yeah, I'll just let him discover, and then I know he's really tactical in this. He has the skill. Don't you think that also contributes because he leaves you frustrated? It's your body. I'm trying to please you, but then I don't know what really ticks you off and makes you really excited. It's all about me guessing. And how long am I going to do a guesswork? So, what do you think about women who said, I want him to discover this part of me, and then I know he's skillful?
No, it's the two of you embarking on a journey of discovering both yourself. So you help him to discover you and you also discover him alongside. You see, it's two-way affair. So as he's performing sexual whatever on you, you should be able to direct him, communicate the nonverbal cues that you have learned, communicate that to him. And you also please him. You see, if you also please him, he will go further to please you too. But the women, as you said, they just lie down like woodlock, just receiving anything that is dumping on them. So they just do their thing and finish and go. And men will tell you that ladies who do that, they don't enjoy it. When you are just there and it does, it will not enjoy it. But when they meet ladies who also partake in the love making, they enjoy it more with them. You can, yes, the
So
men
that
would
means
testify.
women should invest in knowing how
Yes.
to communicate then.
Yes.
And should stop faking it. Because
Yeah.
if they are faking it, it's kind of like the disconnecting with their body. And in the
Yeah.
long run, it's going to impact them, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about those who have to cover their blanket before they?
That is not best. You see, orgasm is having its own benefits, the glow, the health
Yes,
aspects,
and then you
all
cover
that.
heavily
No,
with
no,
the
no, 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 no.
blankets.
It's not the best. It's like you are shielding yourself from the sexual act.
And you're restricted because
Yes, we
if the
can't do
duvet go out there, you have to
yes.
fight to get it, and you're focusing on the duvet becomes a distraction, and you
Than
get tired.
the
And
person performing the act on you. You see, it should be fun. Sex is an art and it's supposed to be fun. You should
no
let
closing
yourself
of the
go.
eyes.
No. You should let you close your eyes when it's intense that you don't know what. Most people, when it's very intense, you realize that they close their eyes. They just
That one is allowed.
Yeah, that one is allowed. You see, sometimes it's too much. So you are even shy. The person know that
So closing of the eyes is allowed when it gets so intense.
Yeah.
Initially, it has to be open.
Yeah. You see, some men like to gaze straight into your eyes when they realize that you are reaching orgasm. And when the shyness clicks in, like, hey, Charlie, it's like you are bare. He just seeing you, your soul, and everything. And that sexual, intense look into your eye, it's not everybody that can. So sometimes you just close your eye to a bit like, Charlie.
All right, that's really good. I believe that with what we have discussed, I know there's so much more to discuss, but for this episode, we'll stop here. What's your last word, and then we can end the session. To the ladies, what do you want to say to them?
I would say that sex is an art. So
Okay.
sex is not just for men. So don't be out there thinking that you want to please a man, so he should just do what he does and you don't get orgasm. Orgasm, there's a lot of benefits that you get from orgasm. It's a stress reliever and all that, the health benefits, the social benefits, is all there. So if we're not having orgasm, communicate with your husband, talk to him. Sometimes the men are very concerned about how you feel. Your husband is concerned. So don't go faking orgasm. Please communicate with your husband and help him to discover your body. And whilst you also discover his body, it's supposed to be a two journey. Discover his body, let him also discover your body. Don't be like a woodlock and don't be switching on the light, off the light and all that. Be confident in your body.
Don't cover the
Don't
blanket.
cover. No, we want different in the bedroom, in the washroom, and why are you covering? No, that means your sex is boring.
Okay, viewers. This is the end of this episode. Thank you so much, Counselor, for making time to come. Women, stop faking orgasm. You're missing out a lot. Avail yourself, learn, and work together with your husband, and you can achieve really good, pleasurable sex. This is Sex in the Temple, and my name is Monique.